I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. It is the one and only Grand Theater. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And across the ring from him, Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler. This heavyweight is anything but standing only 5'10" tall, one of the greatest heavyweights to ever live.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
This is the absolute pleasure to be here. You're going to see all the action, and you can say, I was there. This is just one of those places.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Can't find a home for that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
There's a counter shot. Looking to land the hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Do you believe what we are seeing?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Keep him busy with that job, working behind him.
Down in his first minute, this next round, he can get on top of him, keep him busy with the jab, working behind the jab, and then let his shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight.
taking it.
Fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank.
Big deep breath. Bang him downstairs. Jab him downstairs. Stop him.
Big deep breath. Bang him downstairs. Jab him downstairs. Stop.
It's so important that in the first minute of this next round.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Get on top of him.
Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this. Don't let him off the up. Just keep on top.
And there's the bell to start the round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Jab does not score. The jab can't find a home. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. The courage on display here is incredible. Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And he just missed with that left jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You gotta hope they run out of steam.
The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he misses with that jab. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That counter shot lands. That counter punch caught him clean. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Tar, because if you fight a man who's used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box it. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
These two fighters are made for one another. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Come on, you've got this. Don't.
It's so important now that in the first minutes, next round, you get on top of the clock.
He's going to be stressing about a gas tank now. Keep whacking him to the body. Take away that air, and every time you see him take a big deep breath, bang him downstairs. Jab him downstairs.
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be
so important now in this first minute, this next round.
taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him down.
Shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you've got this.
Don't let him get back into this fight. So
the referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Keep
working behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
The perfect counter lands. The stamina is off the charts. These two are the perfect dance partners. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Punch, counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. These are heavyweights, and I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. talk about Ali in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered.
Just keep him behind the jab and then let his shots go. Don't let him get back in.
Confidence is going to be stretching out his back. Keep whacking into the...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. The straight right just misses. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Beautiful counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. And he scores despite what the judges' scorecards read. There are no losers in this one. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Look at him now.
Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you've got this. Don't.
It's so important now that in the first minutes, next round, you get on top of the clock.
He's going to be stressing about his gas tank now. Keep whacking into the body. Keep taking away that air. And every time you see him take a big, deep breath, bang him downstairs. Jab him downstairs.
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be
So important now in this first minute, this next round.
taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him down.
Shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you've got this.
Don't let him get back into this fight.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
And then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this.
They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. One punch could show us something, Rocky. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep. Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A lot of effort being exerted here. This round could go either way. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
He's absolutely knackered.
Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he scores with the counter. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set the shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Those counter punches have to hurt. Straight right just misses. Straight right just misses. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. Well, you don't see it very often, but here it is. This fight ends in a draw.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually, these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw. Suck it up, Buttercup.